Good morning to all. Today we shall discuss about the chapter functions. That is important chapter for your higher study, also for the plus 2. That is functions. Previous year you know about the definition of the functions. First we shall preliminary discuss about the functions, then we will go to different kinds of functions, invertible functions, composite functions, etc. So we know that a relation is a subset of A cross B. Suppose A and B are two sets. Then any relation R is subset of A cross B. We know that relation is a subset of A cross B. But functions is a special type of relations. Every relation is not a function, but every function is a relation. Which kind of relations are function? First we will discuss through some examples. Suppose set A contains element 1, 2, 3. A set contains element 1, 2, 3. And set B contains element 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Suppose some relations are there. R1 is 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 4. It is a relation from A to B because R1 is a subset of A cross B. We know that any subset of A cross B is a relation of from A to B. So R1 is obviously a relation from A to B. And we know that total number of relation from A to B will be 2 to the power 12 because here A cardinality is 3 and B cardinality is 4. So A cross B cardinality is 12. So total number of relation is 2 to the power 12. That is the total number of relation. But these all relations are not function. Some special type of relations are function. And which kind of relations are function? We will discuss through some examples. Now R1 contains the element 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 4. It is a relation from A to B because R1 is subset of A cross B. Suppose R2 contains the element 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5. It is also a relation from A to B because R2 is also subset of A cross B. Consider R3 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. It is also a relation from A to B because R3 is a subset of A cross B. But we have to find which relation will be a function from A to B. There are two conditions. One condition is domain R equals to set A. जो रिलेशन रे डोमेन टा टोटली सेट ए हेतिबो सेटा हबो फंक्शन. एंड नंबर 2, if xy pair belongs to R and xz pair belongs to R implies y is equal to z. The relation who satisfy these two conditions will be a function from A to B. Suppose consider the relation R1. Here the domain of the R1 is 1, 2, 3. But 1 is related with also 2. 1 is also related with 3. So it is not a functions. Its diagram is like this is set A and this is set B. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 goes to 2, 1 goes to 3, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 4. So this is not a function because 1 has 2 is also image of 1, 3 is also image of 1. 1 is the pre-image of 2 and 3. So it is not a function. Its domain is 1, 2, 3. It satisfies the condition 1. But this relation does not satisfy the condition 2. So it is not a function. Consider the case of R2. Here domain is 1, 2, 3. So it satisfies the condition 1. Also 1 is, its diagram is like A and B. Here it is 1, 2, 3. Here it is 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 goes to 3, 2 goes to 4 and 3 goes to 5. This is a function because it satisfies these two conditions. First condition is domain of the relation is set A. It satisfies the condition 1. Also 1 is only the pre-image of 3. 2 is only the pre-image of 4. 3 is only the pre-image of 5. So it is a function from A to B. Consider the case of R3. Here it is A and it is B. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 goes to 3, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 3. This is also a function. Only the condition is for A, not for B. Every element of A must be associated. But every element of B may or may not associated. Domain of the relation must equal to set A, but range of the relation is equal to B set or subset of B set, may or may not. So these relations R1 and R1 is not a function, but R2 and R3 are functions. That is the definition of the function. A relation who satisfy these two conditions, that is the domain of the relation is set A, and if X is related with Y, X is related with Z, then Y must be coincident with Z. Y and Z may not be different. Then it will be a function from A to B. That is, it is obviously true that every relation is not a function, but every function is a relation. That is the basic difference. In a relation, what is the difference between relation and function? A relation, here it is function. First condition is, in a relation R from A to B or F from A to B, domain F may or may not equal to A. In a relation F from A to B, domain F may or may not be equal to A. But in a function F from A to B, domain F must be equals to A. That is the basic difference. In a relation F from A to B, domain F may or may not equal to B, but in a function F from A to B, domain F must be equal to A. So it is the basic difference. Number 2, every relation is not a function. Every relation is not a function. But here, every function is a relation. Every function is a relation. Every function is a relation. That is the basic difference. A relation, its domain may or may not equals to A, but in a function, domain F equals to A. Every relation is not a function, but every function is a relation. Means function is a special kind of relations. That is basic one and many one relations are functions. One and many one relations are functions. Many relations are not functions. Many and many relations are not functions. Only the one and many one relations are functions. Diagrammatically, if it is set A and it is set B and F is a relation from A to B, this kind of diagrammatical representation is not a function. If we represent like this is not a function, because here the domain F is not equal to A, so it is not a function. If we represent diagrammatically as this is a function, because here domain F equals to set A. Its range is not equal to set B. It is the subset of B, but it is a function. So it is the necessary condition for a function. The domain of the relation must be equals to the set A. Then it will be the function from A to B. That is the basic idea about the functions. Its other name is also map, mapping, correspondence, transformation, operator. That is the other name of the functions. If you word map, use word map, mapping, correspondence, transformation, operator, these are also meaning of the functions. And we denoted a function as, we denote the function from A to B as f is a function from A to B. We read as f is a function from A to B. Here A is the domain of the function and B is the codomain of the function. It is codomain and it is domain. Codomain does not mean the range. That is the basic difference between the codomain and range. Suppose this is set A and this is set B. F is a function from A to B. Here it is 1, 2, 3. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is related with 2. 2 is related with 1. And 3 is related with 3. Here the domain is 1, 2, 3. And codomain is 1, 2, 3, 4. But its range is 1, 2, 3. And we can write as f of 1 as 1, 2, f of 2 as 1, f of 3 as 3. These 1, 2, 3 are the range of the function, but codomain is 1, 2, 3, 4. The set B is codomain, but the element which are the image element of set A are the elements of the range of the function. Always the domain of the function is set A and range of the function may or may not be equals to B, but codomain is B. That is the basic difference. If xy belongs to F, we can write y as f of x, means y is the value of the function at x, y is the value for the function at x, and y is the image for x, and x is the pre-image of y. Here 1 is the pre-image of 2, 2 is the image of 1, and the value for the 1 is 2. That is the basic idea about the functions. Next, we shall discuss about the different kinds of function. First, we have to clear about the definition of the function, then you can clearly understand about the different kinds of functions. Different kinds of function. Different kinds of functions. Different kinds of functions. First, we shall discuss about onto function. Onto function, or its otherwise surjective function. Surjective function. How can we determine the function is surjective or not surjective? Means either it is onto, or if it is not onto, then it is into. How can we determine whether the function is onto or into? A function f from x to y is said to be onto function or surjective function if f of x equals to y, means the range of this function is equals to y. Then in this case we say that the function is onto function or surjective function. That is, in other words, for given y belongs to y, we can find x in x such that f of x equals to y. Then we say that the function is a onto function or surjective function. If we represent diagrammatically, suppose this is set x and this is set y, and it is a function from x to y. Suppose here it is some element x, y. This is a pre-image of this element. It is also here. Now this function is not a onto function because its range is not equal to y. If we deleted these two elements, now this is the diagrammatically representation of a onto function, because here f of x equals to y, its domain is x and its codomain is equal to range. Then in this case the function is a onto function. For example, f from R set to R set defined by f of x equals to x cube. This is a onto function. This is an example of a onto function. F from n set to n set defined by f of n is equal to 2n. This is not a onto function. This is not a onto function. If it is not onto function, then it is said to be into function. This is an into function because suppose this set is a n set, here it is a n set. We take the function from n to n. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 dot dot dot. 1, 2, 3, 4 dot dot. 1 goes to 2 because the rule is 2n. 2 goes to 4. 3 goes to 6. Here 1 is not the preimage of any element. 1, 3, 5 are not preimage of element. So it is a into function, not onto function. Because its range is not equal to set n. So it is into function, not onto function. If every element of this set is at least the preimage of element of n set, then it is said to be onto. So this is into function and this is onto function. Some more examples. Suppose f of x equals to s square minus 1 by s square for x not equal to 0 and 0 for x equals to 0. We shall test whether it is a onto function or into function. How you can guess whether it is a onto or into? Suppose take y equals to s square minus 1 by s square for y belongs to R not equal to 0. If y equals to 0, then x equals to 0. If x equals to 0, y is equal to 0. For not equal to 0, it is given that fx means y equals to s square minus 1 by s square. Now s square y equals to x fourth minus 1. This implies x fourth minus s square y minus 1 equals to 0. We can find here s square equals to y plus or minus y square plus 4 root over by 2a means 2. This is a quadratic equation in s square. So solving this we get s square equals to this much. This implies x equals to plus or minus 1 by root 2 y plus y square plus 4 root over total root over. Now for every y, for every real number, we can find x in R. So it is an onto function. So for every y belongs to R, we can find x in R such that f of x equals to y. So it is onto or surjective function. This way you can verify that whether the function is onto or into. If the function is not onto, then it is said to be into function. For example, we take function as f from R set to R set defined by f of x equals to x square. We shall test whether it is onto or into. Take let y as s square. This implies x equals to plus or minus root over of y. For every y, we cannot find a x because if we take y as negative real number, so its negative real number square root cannot be defined. So it is not onto. It is not onto. It is into. The function which are not onto is said to be into function. And the other name of the onto function is surjective function. If we test diagrammatically, this is set R and this is set R. We take the function from R set to R set. Here 1, minus 1, 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, 1 by 3, like that. Here it is also 1, minus 1, minus half, minus 1 by 4, 1 by 9, minus 1 by 9, it is. If we take 1, it goes to 1. If we take minus 1, it is also go to 1, because the rule is s square. Square of 1 is also 1, square of minus 1 is also 1. But here the negative element minus 1 by 4 is not the pre-image of any element, because negative elements are not square of any real number. So it is into function, because some elements are there which are not the pre-image of any real number. So it is into function. So the function which are not onto is said to be into function. We can say like that, a function f from x to y is said to be into function, if f of x is subset of y. Means here the codomain and range are not coincide. When the codomain and range are coincide, in this case the function is said to be onto, otherwise it is said to be into function. There are many examples of into function. Suppose f from r set to minus 1 to 1, f of x equals to sin x. This is the example of onto function, because any value of the sin x must be lies between minus 1 to 1. So it is the example of onto function. If we take it as f from r set to r set defined by f of x is equal to sin x, then this will be into function, because the range of sin x is minus 1 to 1. Then the remaining real number will not be pre-image of any real number. So it is example of a into function. There are different examples. If you go through the books and discuss some more examples, then it clarify your idea which one is onto and which one is into. This all about the onto and into functions. Next, we shall discuss about the one-one function. One-one function, or that is, in other words, it is injective function. One-one function, or its other name is injective functions. When we say that the function is injective, a function f from x to y is said to be injective or one-one, injective or one-one, if f of x1 equals to f of x2 implies x1 is equal to x2. Then in this case we say that the function is one-one. Diagrammatically, if this is set x and this is set y, and f is a function from x to y, suppose here it is x1, x2, x3, here it is y1, y2, y3, y4, like that. If it from x1 goes to y2, x2 go to y1, x3 goes to y4. This diagrammatically shows that this is one-one function, but it is into, not onto. If the function is both one-one and onto, then it is said to be bijective function, or that is known as one-to-one correspondence function. We shall discuss later on. But this is the only one-one function, not onto. This is one-one, that is injective function. If we discuss like x and y, x1, x2, x3, here it is y1, y2, y3, x1 goes to y3, x2 goes to y1, x3 goes to y2. This function diagrammatically shows that it is 1, 1 also on 2. It is both 1, 1 and on 2. 1, 1 and on 2. But it is only 1, 1. This is only injective, but this is bijective. The function which is both injective and surjective is known as bijective. In this case, cardinality of x equals to cardinality of y. That is known as 1-to-1 correspondence. 1-to-1 correspondence. In this case, the cardinality of two sets are equal. Then we say that F is a 1-to-1 correspondence. If it is both 1, 1 and on 2, then we say that the function is both 1, 1 and on 2. That is also, in other words, it is said to be bijective. But in this case, it is only injective, not bijective, because it is not on 2, it is into. That is the main important four functions: 1, 1, on 2, into, bijective. Most important for your higher study. Suppose f from R set to R set defined by f of x equals to 3x plus 5. Whether the function is 1, 1 or not, we can test. How? Let f of x equals to f of y. First you take f of x is equal to f of y. Means 3x plus 5 equals to 3y plus 5. This implies 3x equals to 3y. This implies x equals to y. We take f of x is equal to f of y and we prove that x is equal to y. Obviously, it is 1, 1. So it is 1, 1. It is 1, 1 function. When f of x equals to f of y gives the x is equal to y, then the function is said to be 1, 1. And the function which is both 1, 1 and on 2 is said to be bijective, or that is known as a 1-to-1 correspondence. In that case, two sets are equivalent. Because they have same number of elements, its cardinality must be constant. So in this case, we say that f is a 1-to-1 correspondence. Suppose another examples. Take f of x as s square minus 1 by s square, x not equal to 0. 0 if x equals to 0. Whether it is 1, 1 or not, we can verify. Here f of 1 is 1 minus 1, that is 0. F of minus 1 is 1 minus 1, 0. Here 0 is the image of 1. 0 is also image of minus 1. So this function is not 1, 1. It is not 1, 1. Because 0 is the image element of two elements, 1 and minus 1, two distinct elements. So it is not 1, 1. 1, 1 means one element has one image element. Also, 1 is the pre-image of only 1. So in this case, we say that it is 1, 1. Suppose another examples. F of x equals to s square by s square plus 1. This function x belongs to set R. It is neither 1, 1. It is neither 1, 1 nor on 2. It is neither 1, 1 nor on 2. How? Take y as s square by s square plus 1. First we shall check whether it is onto or not. Take y as s square by s square plus 1. Now it will be s square y plus y equals to s square, which is equal to s square into y minus 1 plus y equals to 0. Now if take in particular y is 1, take y is 1, then s square by s square plus 1 equals to 1. This implies s square is equal to s square plus 1. Take s square by x plus 1, x by s square plus 1. Take x by s square plus 1. Now this implies s square minus x plus 1 equals to 0, which has no real solution, no real roots. So for 1 is not the pre-image of any elements. So it is not onto function. It has no real solution. So 1 is not the pre-image of any element. Obviously it is not onto. So it is not onto function. It is not 1 because f of 2 is 2 by 5. F of half is also 2 by 5. So 2 by 5 is the image element of 2, also half. Two distinct element has same image element. So it is not 1. So this type of function is not 1 nor onto. So it is simply into function. If the function is not 1, not onto, then we can say it is a into functions. If you discuss more examples, then you will get and your idea will be clear. Go through some books and see some more examples which will clear your idea. Which one is 1, which one is onto, which one is into, and which one is bijective. Bijective means which is both 1 and onto. Suppose f from r set difference 0 to r set difference 0 defined by f of x equals to 1 by x. This is also 1 and onto. It is also an example of bijective function. This is an example of a bijective function. F from minus pi by 2 to minus 1 to 1 defined by f of x equals to sin x. It is also bijective because it is both 1 and onto. F from 0 pi to minus 1 to 1 defined by f of x equals to cos x. It is also bijective function. These are the examples of bijective function. Bijective function means which is both 1 and onto. These are known as the bijective function. F from r set to r set defined by f of x equals to SSQ. This also bijective because it is both 1 and onto. F from are set to positive are set defined by positive real number union 0 defined by f of x equals to s square, it is only onto function, not 1 1. It is only onto function, not 1 1. It is only surjective, but not injective. It is only surjective but not injective, because 1 goes to 1, minus 1 also goes to 1. So it is not injective but surjective. Suppose the function like f from n set to n set defined by f of x equals to 2x. This is only injective, but not surjective. It is not surjective but injective, but it is surjective but not injective. But these are the examples of function which are both 1 1 and onto, surjective also injective, that is called bijective. That are the examples of for different kind of functions. If you collect more examples, then it will be better for you, and for better preparation you have to collect more examples which can give you clear idea about the 1 1, onto, into, and this type of functions. We can go and we also get for some examples in your textbooks. Next, we shall discuss about the invertible function. Invertible function. Invertible function, a function f from x to y is said to be invertible if f is bijective. The function which is bijective, then the function f from x to y is said to be invertible if f inverse exists and f inverse from y to x is also bijective. Means every bijective function is invertible function. Every bijective function has a invertible function. Every function has no inverse. Only the function which is bijective, means both 1 1 and onto, then that type of function has inverse function. If the function has inverse, then it is said to be invertible function. And in this case, if f is a function from x to y, then f inverse is a function from y to x. Means its range will be its domain and its domain will be its range. For example, sin x, f is a function from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 to minus 1 to 1 defined by f of x equals to sin x. It is a bijective function, but its inverse is f inverse from minus 1 to 1 to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. F inverse x is sin inverse x. That is the inverse function of sin x. Its domain is its range and its range is its domain. So every function has no inverse function. Only the function which is both 1 1 and 2, means which is bijective, then it is an inverse function. And which function has inverse function is known as invertible function. how you can change, how you can check whether the function is invertible or not. For example, f from R set to R set defined by f of x as 3x plus 4. Prove that f is bijective and find its inverse. We have to prove whether the function is bijective or not. If it is bijective, then it has an inverse. Then we say that f is a invertible function, and we have to find the general formula for inverse function. We have f from R set to R set defined by f of x as 3x plus 4. To prove f is bijective, that is to prove f is 1 1 and onto. If a function is both 1 1 and onto, then it is said to be bijective function. Means we have to prove f is 1 1 and onto. First, we have to prove f is 1 1. Let f of x as f of y. In case of 1 1, first we have to suppose f of x is equal to f of y, and we have to prove x equals to y. Then we say that f is 1 1. This implies 3x plus 4 equals to 3y plus 4. Means 3x equals to 3y. This implies x is equal to y. This implies that f is 1 1. In this way, you can verify whether the function is 1 1 or not. Generally you can verify whether the function is 1 1 or not. First, you take f of x as f of y. If you establish x is equal to y, then it is said to be 1 1. Next, we have to prove whether it is onto or into. Take y belongs to R. An arbitrary real number y belongs to set R. Now, f of x as y, which is equal to 3x plus 4. Now x equals to y minus 4 by x, y minus 4 by 3. For every y, for every real number y, we can find a x in R. For every y belongs to R, we can find x in R such that y equals to f of x. Hence, f is onto. Here we prove that f is both 1 1 and onto. Hence, f is bijective. Hence, f is bijective. Because f is both 1 1 and onto, so it is bijective. If a function is bijective, then its inverse will be exist. In this case, we say that f is invertible. But how to find the inverse function? F is invertible. We establish that f has an inverse. That is, in other words, we say that f is invertible. Now, to find f inverse, how we can find the inverse function? We establish that f has an inverse, but to find f inverse. To find f inverse, we have f of x is 3x plus 4. Now, in inverse, the domain will be range and range will be domain, means f inverse of 3x plus 4 will be equals to x. Take 3x plus 4 as y, means x equals to y minus 4 by 3. Hence, f inverse of y equals to y minus 4 by 3, or we can write f inverse x as x minus 4 by 3. This is the formula for the inverse function. So in this way, you can find the inverse of the function. How we check whether the function is invertible or not? Then if it is invertible, then we can find the formula for inverse. Next, we will discuss about the composite function. Next, composite function. Composite function. What do you mean by composite function? Composite means by the help of two or more functions, we can construct another new functions that is known as the composite function. Suppose f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c, means codomain of the one function is the domain of another function. Codomain of f is the domain of g. Then we can find the composite function. That is the composite function, means the help of two or more functions we can construct another new function which is known as composite function. Here b is the codomain of f and here b is the domain of g. Then we can find the composite function. Suppose f is a function from, let f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c are two functions, are two given functions. Let f from a to b and g from b to c are two given functions. Then the composite function, denoted as GOF, defined as GOF from a to c as GOF of x equals to g of fx for all x belongs to set. That is the notation and definition of the composite function. Practically, how we can find the composite of two functions if the two function is given, we will discuss by through some examples. If the codomain of one function is the domain of another function, then the composite function can be defined, and the composite function is defined as follows. Let us give some examples which can clarify your composite functions. Suppose the function is sin x square. Examples: cos of sin x, tan of e to the power x, sec log x. These are the examples of composite function. That is the combination of two functions. So it is known as composite functions. With the help of two or more functions, we construct another function. So this is known as the composite function. Suppose the examples: f of x is defined as x cube plus 2 and g of x is defined as x square plus 1. X x belongs to set A. We have given two formula for the two functions. We have to find the composite function. Means first we have to find for f of g of x. How we can find the composite? O for composition. This symbol for the composition. F of g of x means f of gx, which is equal to f of. The general formula for gx is s square plus 1. Instead of gx, we write s square plus 1. Now we have to find f of s square plus 1. Just you imagine as x. Totally s square plus 1 take as x. Now this is becomes f of x. But the rule for f of x is x cube plus 2. Means it will be x cube plus 2. But instead of x, we take as s square plus 1. So this will be s square plus 1 cube plus 2. That's very easy. This is the fog. Similarly, we can find g of x, g of fx, which will be g of fx, which is equal to g of. The rule for fx is s cube plus 2. Take it as y. Suppose x cube plus 2 as y. The rule for gx is x square plus 1. Similarly, the rules for g of y is y square plus 1. But instead of y, we take as s cube plus 2 whole square plus 1. This is fog and this is GOP. This is the composition of two functions. Generally, the fog and GOP may or may not coincide. Means composition of function is not generally commutative. It may or may not. So generally the composition of function is not commutative to each other. In this way, you can find the composition of two functions. If you are given the elements of f and g, how you can find fog and GOP? For example, suppose f has an element Suppose f contains the element 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 7 and g contains the element 3, 2 of. Here it is given in the form of elements in roster form. First we have to find fog. Now take the domain of G. Here the domain of the first element of domain G is 3. We take 3, not x, which is equal to f of G3, which is equal to f of G3 means 2. The image element of 3 is 2. The image element of 3 is 2. To take f of 2. Now here 2, its image element is 4. Finally we get 4. Again, f of g of 3, first element of domain G is 3, we take g of 3, that is f of g3. G of 3 is 2. If 3 is the element, its image is 2. So instead of g of 3, we write as 2. Now we go to f. If 2 is the element, its image element is 4. So f of 2 is 4. Similarly, if you find f of g of 4, next domain element is 4, f of g4, which is equal to f of 3. If 4 is the element, its image element is 3. So g of 4 is 3. Now for 3, its image element is 7. That is f of 3 equals to 7. Next you have to find f of g of 7. That is f of g7, which is equal to f of 1. F of 1 is 3. So for 3 we will get 4. For 4 we have 7. For 7 we have 3. Now we can pair off. Now f of g equals to 3 for 4, 3, 4. 4, 7 and 7, 3. This is fog. Similarly, you can find guff. Similar way we can find guff. This all about the composite function. If general formula is given, you can find in this manner. If the elements is given, then you have to find in this way. Thank you all for watching this most important subject for the higher study, also for the plus 2 students. Thank you all.